I listened to that Taylor Swift album with the earbuds in before making this video for this poem, and I'll just say it don't sound too horrible if you're not listening to review it or give an opinion. If you're not listening to dissect the lyrics and all of that, then it's not too bad. Now, would I go out of my way to listen to any of the songs? No, I wouldn't go out of my way to play any of these songs for any situation or anything I'm going through in life. I'd just find a different song by a different artist. But if one of the songs was playing in the store or at someone's party or something like that, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, turn this off, turn it off. I wouldn't be like that. I'ma say out of the 12 songs on the album, the title track is the best song to me. So The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter, that's the best song on the album to me. There is another song, I believe it's Elizabeth Taylor, and I feel like that's a good runner up for the best song. The rest of them, there's some that's, they ain't too bad, and then there's a lot that's like, and I'm not a Swiftie or anything. So I'm not going to give too much of my thoughts and opinions on it, but that's just my take. I'm just going to say that out of the whole album, I feel like the title track is the best. Now, Canceled is one of the songs on the album that I've seen most say they dislike, and that is the song that I'm going to be doing this blackout poem to. Basically, it's one of the least favorite songs along with Eldest Daughter. Eldest Daughter has been catching a whole lot of backlash, but I think everybody's just like, the lyrics are just really bad on Eldest Daughter. It doesn't really give being a song about being the eldest daughter. I was gonna see if I could come up with another blackout poem using some of the lyrics after this one, but apparently some videos are getting hit with copyright claims, strikes. We got a lot of people dissecting the lyrics and saying some of the lyrics are racist or insecure towards Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole, or just, black women in general. I've heard some say that some of it was towards Megan Thee Stallion. Like, it's crazy. There was some saying she did a diss towards some artist named Charlie. I don't know who that is, but apparently she had some type of diss towards Charlie is what they're saying. But it's like all of these, I don't want to call them like accusations, but everything that everybody is saying is about the album is like, some are saying it is about this person, some are saying nah, it's about this. Like with the Father Figure song, I did a blackout poem to that one too. A lot of people were saying that was towards, I think, Olivia Rodrigo or something like that, but then others are like, no, that was about her old record label owner, or I don't know, whoever the person is. I put the name on her, I don't forget, but just with all that going on, all type of stuff, I don't know if I'm... For the Canceled song, the thing that everybody was pointing out in these lyrics is the line where she says, "Did you go back too close to the sun? Like, what is that?" I ain't gonna say them too much because I don't know what they got going on with these copyright strikes and claims. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people was talking about they didn't like this song because it was like she was just saying she likes her friends rich, basically rich in a lot of scandals and things like that, draping Gucci, stuff like that. Like I said, I don't want to read too much of the lyrics out loud. Again, I didn't do the process of making this poem, and even if I did, I probably would have took the whole process out just for those copyright claim reasons. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read the poem, and I'm going to show it in the blackout style so y'all can see how I got the poem out of these lyrics. The sun gets quite dark. At least you know it's hot. Flowers welcome your heart. At least you know who your friends are. The art of shattered glass. So the way that I would interpret this blackout poem is the sun gets quite dark. So the sun, it gets so bright that it's blinding. And of course, if something is blinding, then it's taking away that eyesight, is taking away vision, so it gets quite dark. But at least you know it's hot, at least you know it's warm, at least you know the sun shining gives you this bright, warm feeling. The sun shining is like, everybody wants to go outside when the sun is out shining and everything. If it's too cool or dark and gloomy and rainy, you want to stay inside, you might feel moody, all type of stuff like that. And then the flowers welcome your heart. Flowers welcome your heart. So, and at least you know who your friends are. So flowers can represent, how people say, she gave her flowers. So it could be something like that, or it could just be to represent growth in something that you're working on, growth within yourself. So since it says flowers welcome your heart, it's like growth within yourself. At least you know who your friends are. So at least you know who your friends are. This could be, at least you don't have any fake friends surrounding you. You've grown to accept who you are as an individual, your authentic self. So you've attracted friends who are their authentic selves. You know who they are, they know who you are, and it's all welcoming. It's all a blooming situation. And the art of shattered glass. So that can also tie into that, you know who your friends are. So the art of shattered glass. Oh, that can also tie into the sun gets quite dark. So just saying, because you're saying the art of shattered glass, you're making art out of this situation, shattered glass. Shattered glass, people look at that as bad luck. People can look at that as kind of like a hazard or a danger situation because you can cut yourself. So if there's a bunch of broken glass, you want to clean that up so you're not worrying about cutting yourself with the glass. You're seeing all these like broken, fragmented pieces of a situation. The image is distorted. Like even if you're looking at yourself in the shattered glass, it's all, broken up and distorted. And there's also art in that though. You can make art out of that distortion. So that's the way I would interpret this poem. Let me know how you might interpret it. Let me know if you like this poem. Let me know if you like the lyrics. What lyrics was you not feeling from Taylor Swift's album? What songs was you not feeling? And what songs were, pretty good to you? Do you like any of the songs? Was any of the lyrics lyrically up to par for you as far as the Taylor Swift song? Let me know in the comments. And also check out the Father Figure poem if you haven't already. If you have, I have some other blackout poems that you can check out as well.